Pro riders to the rail. Pro riders to the rail.
All right, man. This is where the party's really at. This is where all the fun stuff is.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lexus Velodrome. Woo, it's loud in here. And it's also snowing outside, but it's not snowing inside the Lexus Velodrome. It's nice and warm. We're going to have a great night of racing as our 6th anniversary gets underway. Yes, we've been here for 6 years through thick and thin, through COVID, through a collapse, through all kinds of stuff, and now through a snowstorm. We want to thank our sponsors for staying with us. Mead Lexus of Southfield, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, and Lexus of Ann Arbor. If you're watching from home, be sure to tune in all night long and tell your friends to join us. We also want to point out that we are named a USA Cycling Center of Excellence, and we received support over the year for our youth program from the Children's Foundation and the Rafa Foundation. So we're very appreciative of all of our sponsors, but we're really appreciative of your viewers at home. So as we get underway, I'm going to turn it over to the best bike race announcer on the planet, John Walden Hughes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lexus Velodrome. We're back again. Not many people in the stands tonight because it's snowmageddon out there, but guess what we do in Detroit when we get a big snowstorm? We race some bikes. So here we go. We got some of the fastest riders in the United States up to the rail. We're going to get underway with our first race of the night. This is going to be a 30-lap chase race. Let's get our last-minute instructions from our head official, Bruce Carlson. We'll get underway.
Riders, this is a 30-lap scratch race. 30-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Riders ready?
All right, we got a big group of our pro riders out there right up front in that red jersey. That's Clever Martinez sitting in second place. National champ, Danny Summerhill. Right behind him, you haven't heard his name since last year, but he's back. That's Alex Weissler. Next up, the junior, one of the fast ones, Kash Adamski. Then we got Detroit's own Martin Vecchio. He'll be teamed up with Danny Summerhill on the front right now. As Vecchio pulls up, we got William Zugabe out of Indianapolis. Another Detroit local right now in the front. That's Craig Battori from Craig's Coffee. Craig pulls up. Now we got the freight train himself, Kyle Perry, Mr. Kyle Perry out of Indy as well. Next up, Aaron Beebe. Aaron Beebe's got wheels on him. Now the front of the track is being pulled around by Zach Kowalczyk out of Portland. And out of Ohio, that's Levi Gaswin. Next up, another Detroit rider, Tim Bober, and that's all of our pro riders. They got 26 to go. 26 to go in this first race of the night. Weissler overtaking that front position. He pulls up, Adamski pulls through. Sorry, Alex Weissler. Zugabe pulls up. Battori pulls up. Kyle Perry and Aaron Beebe got trapped in the snowstorm. They just rolled up in their car about 5 minutes ago. They said time to warm up the legs as they string it out. Aaron Beebe down low on the track, picking up that pace. Beebe pulls up. Now it's Kovalchuk. Kovalchuk to the top of the track. Gaswint pulling up. Tim Bober off the front. Now the Venezuelan superstar, Clever Martinez, pulls through. Battori pulls out in the middle of the pack, forces Zugabe to have to close a big gap down as Brad Green. Oh, forgot about Brad Green in the green out of Trexlertown, Pennsylvania. Brad Green pulls up. Zugabe back to the front of the pack. And everyone follows Martin Vecchio up top. Kyle Perry now diving back down to the black line. Kyle Perry ramping up the tempo. Clever Martinez going with him. We got two off the front. Small gap opening up as Zach Kovalchuk pulls up. Craig Battori pulls up. Tim Bober is easy to close down that gap. We got two riders going off the front. That's Clever Martinez and Kyle Perry. Tim Bober with a big effort trying to pull the rest of the group up there. Summerhill sitting on Bober's wheel. And look at that, Tim Bober closing down that gap. Tim Bober feeling it today. Kyle Perry to the front of the pack. Perry pulls up. Clever Martinez leading him around. We got about 6 riders off the front. 6 riders off the front leading this group. Sorry, 8 riders off front. Danny Summerhill pulls through and they control the tempo. Brad Green pulling up. Weissler pulls up. Adamski pulls up. Cash Adamski, the youngest racer in the race today. 15 years old, racing age 16. We got 4 riders chasing. Are they going to catch on? Can these 4 just off the bat catch on? If you're watching at home, let us know where you're watching from. A lot of people didn't make it down because of the snow, but we're still racing here in downtown Detroit at the Lexus Velodrome. This is Mad Track Cycling, the 6th anniversary 2-day for the Lexus Velodrome. 14 to go for these riders, 13 at the line, 13 at the line. Adamski pulls up, Martinez to the front. Now Danny Summerhill pulls through. Tim Bower pulls up. Brad Green to the front of the pack. Brad Green setting that tempo. Now Kyle Perry again. Kyle Perry keeping the heat on. Kyle Perry going to melt the snow with all the heat he's bringing to the track right now. Kovalchuk pulls up. Vecchio pulls up. Weissler pulls up now. Aaron Beebe to the front. Tight on Beebe's wheel is Cash Adamski. Cash Adamski now to the front of the pack. Shoulder checks. He pulls through. 11 to go. Sorry, 10 to go. 1 mile to go. First race of the night for our pro riders. Summerhill pulls up. Bober pulls up. Brad Green pulls up. Aaron Beebe to the front. Beebe picking up the tempo. Beebe pulls through. Now Cash Adamski, the young one on the front. Clever Martinez with a small gap. Martinez pulls up. Zugabe pulls up. Now it's Zach Kovalchuk. Seeing 8 to go at the line, 8 to go for Kovalchuk. Kyle Perry pulls up the track. Now Martin Vecchio. They're letting Vecchio sneak away. Kyle Perry making a move. Kyle Perry and Tim Bober going for it. Let's see what happens. Aaron Beebe starts chasing him down. They're going to see 6 to go, 1,000 meters to go at the line, 1,000 meters to go at the line. Can Bober and Perry stay away? Cash Adamski chasing him down. Adamski says, I'm going to make it hurt for these two. Kyle Perry ramping up the tempo. Tim Bober on his wheel. Perry rolling away. Now Adamski chasing him down. 5 to go for Perry. 5 to go for Perry. Kyle Perry hitting the pedals. 4 to go. 4 to go. Perry still with the 3 bike length lead. Can he stay away? Chasing him down is Cash Adamski. Adamski on the wheel sitting tight there is Summerhill and Martinez. Along with Brad Green and Weissler. 3 to go, 3 to go. Kyle Perry controlling the tempo. And the junior on the front, Cash Adamski with 2 to go. Can he hold him off? But here goes Martinez. Martinez over the top. Chasing him down is Brad Green. Brad Green's going to hear the bell. Martinez on the front. Can Brad Green over the top of Clever Martinez? All the way, go, 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 go. Martinez looks back, here comes Brad Green. Brad Green on the pedals, all the way to the line. Can Clever Martinez hold him off, and it's gonna go to Martinez, Green, Summerhill, Adamski, Weisler, Beebe, Perry. Give it up for the winner of that race, Clever Martinez. What up, Lee? And a big shout out to Cash Adamski. Cash Adamski closing down a big gap. Chasing down the two off the front. Still able to take 4th place in that race. And the winner of our first race of the night, Clever Martinez out of Venezuela.
Next time.
All right, let's get Clever to the line.
Were you talking to me or okay. Me too, but you know. Oh.
Next up is our junior 2-mile chase race. Juniors up to the rail, junior riders up to the rail as we get Martinez to the line.
Clever Martinez. So glad to have you back again. And racing so great. How'd that feel?
It felt great. It always feels great to win, and especially here in this place that is so special for me. Ever since I came here to the U.S., I dreamt to be racing here. Now I'm doing it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, all the community, for your support. And yeah, thank you for coming out.
Thank you, Clever Martinez, for being such a great racer and being a fan. We're a fan of yours.
All right, Clever Martinez taking the first win of the weekend. Now we got a couple of our junior riders. We do have a little bit of a light field because of the snow, but that doesn't mean we're gonna stop racing. Here we've got Everett Jankowski, Julian Jankowski, and Jordan Khalil Kariga.
Riders, this is a 15-lap scratch race. 15-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, we'll have a single bell and get the race started. Riders ready?
All right, and the juniors are rolling. Juniors are rolling. It's going to be a 15-lap chase race for these junior riders. All right, 15 to go. 15 to go. We got the Jankowski brothers and Kariga at the back. Julian Jankowski pulls up. All 3 of these riders riding out here on a regular basis. Watching, we'll see them go from being just the juniors to racing in the pro fields.
Looking at future champions right here. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Jordan Kariga in the back. Now we got the Julian Jankowski, the Jankowski brothers. They've been out here riding with their dad, Brian. We'll see him later.
All right, everything we do at the Lexus Velodrome for under 18. I guess not everything, but majority of stuff we do out here is no charge. None of these kids pay to ride the track. They all get bikes, they get the gear, all at no charge to them or their family. We have a bunch of programming. We also have Learn How to Ride classes where we legitimately teach kids how to ride bikes. All right. On the front is Jordan Kariga. He's going to see 1 mile to go. Let's go, riders. Pick it up, pick it up. Everett Jankowski on the front as Julian starts ramping up that tempo. Jordan chasing him down. Who's going to take the first win over the weekend for these junior racers? Kariga pulls up. Everett pulls up. Julian back to the front. Jordan Khalil Kariga at the front of the pack. Everyone seems to be working together pretty well now. Everett and Julian pulls up. Jordan now chasing down at the black line. 7 to go when they come around. 7 to go when they come around. If you're watching at home, let us know where you're watching from. Come on, riders, let's go. Let's make this a bike race. Sitting up, they say there's only 3 of us. Let's take our time. We got 1,000 meters to go, racers. 1,000 meters to go. We got a kilo to go. Jordan on the front. Pushing Everett up high. Now Julian down low. Make a move, Julian. Go for it. Let's see if they let him sneak away. 5 to go when they hit the line. Julian Jankowski picking up the tempo. Jordan tight on his wheel. Now Jordan overtakes that front position. Eyes up, riders. Ooh, they're getting sketchy out there. Now Everett Jankowski to the front with 4 to go. 4 to go. Can he hold him off? Everett Jankowski in the front. Jordan Khalil Kariga trying to chase him down. We got 500 meters to go. Don't give up now, riders. Don't give up now. You got to push it. Now's the time to push it. All the way. Chase him down, Jordan. 2 to go at the line. 2 to go at the line. Everett Jankowski on the front. Can Jordan chase him down? Let's go, Jordan, all the way. You got to push it. Final lap. Everett Jankowski off the front. Can he hold him off? Push it. You got 166 meters to go. Let's go, Jordan, all the way. Finish it out strong. Finish it out strong. Come on, Julian. Let's go all the way to the finish line. And the winner's going to be Everett Jankowski to the finish line. Jordan Khalil Kariga and Julian Jankowski. Matt Giddings, this scratch race did look fast. Gus Hemingway watching from Rockford, Michigan. Cheyenne. What up, Cheyenne? Watching from Mexico. I don't know what that first word you typed was, but somewhere de los Membrillos, Mexico. Sounds pretty awesome. You know what it's doing here in Detroit? It's snowing, which is not pretty awesome. But inside the Lexus Velodrome, it's always 70 and sunny, so who cares? Let's get Everett Jankowski to the start line.
Whoa, he's going to run us over. Everett Jankowski, nice job out there. Did you plan that?
No.
No, okay, it just happened. So a little lean on the competition, but you rode great. How often have you been training in the last week?
Not at all, because I was sick.
Not a lot, okay. Well, you still got a W. Congratulations, Everett Jankowski. We'll see you back up here later.
All right, this is our first semi-pro group. This will be a 20-lap chase race for these riders.
Riders, this is a 20-lap scratch race. 20-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, be a single bell to get the race started. Riders ready?
All right, and they're rolling. Cyclista Phil M. I don't know what your name stands for, but it's always great to have you watching. Saul Serrano watching from San Diego. What's up, Saul? Saul's always watching out here. All right, that's Rocco Rulin on the front. Bernie Klinke in second. Sinead Miller now sitting in second. And Dale, I don't know Dale's last name. Let me see if I can find it.
Dale Robbins.
Dale Robbins. Sinead picking it up. Did some riding in the Madison last night with Sinead. She's very fast. These guys have got a lot to do to hang on to her wheel. She pulls up. Dale overtaking the front position. Eyes up, riders, eyes up. So we got 3 riders from Nashville local, and we got 1 rider from Keller Williams Cycling in Ontario. So none of these riders are local racers. Nashville riders, obviously, out of Nashville and Texas, I believe. Is that right, Weissler, Texas? Houston, I believe. And Rocco Rulin racing out of Canada. International racer, Rocco Rulin. Rocco on the front, shakes his elbow, pulls up the track. Dale Robbins, first day riding the track was yesterday. Now he's out here racing. That's what we like to do out here at the Lexus Velodrome. Sinead Miller pulls up. Hold your line, riders. Bernie Klinke pulls off the front. Rocco Rulin now, setting that tempo pace. Sinead pulls up. Dale back to the front. Rocco let Sinead drop into that wheel. Dale setting that tempo pace. Bernie Klinke tight on his wheel. Klinke now to the front of the pack. 11 to go. They're going to see 10 at the line. 10 at the line. John Walsh, what up? It's the world famous John Walsh, watching from Bend, Oregon. Tony Ennis, Tony Enns, watching from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Rock Hill, great track out there. Won a national championship out there this year, so I like that place. Dale Robbins back to the front of the pack. Hey, Matt Redfield, I expect you back on the track sometime soon. 8 laps to go, 8 laps to go for this race. Bernie Klinke on the front. Klinke pulls up. Miller overtakes that front position. 7 to go at the line, 7 to go at the line. Rocco Rulin now to the front of the pack. Dale Robbins on the front, shoulder checks. He pulls through. John Walsh on Zwift. Just pretend like you're in the race, Johnny. Pretend like you're hanging out with who's that picture with all those famous people I saw him with the other day? I'm blanking right now. John Walsh hanging out with Run DMC in Bend, Oregon, riding Zwift together. 4 to go, riders, 4 to go. Let's see if anyone makes a jump. My suggestion is if you're on the front with 3 to go, it's to go as hard as you can. 3 to go, 3 to go. Rocco Rulin sitting in a good spot. Sinead Miller should sit on the front. Start picking it up, Sinead. Let's go now. Let's make them work. 2 to go at the line, 2 to go at the line. Rocco Rulin starting to make a move over the top. Sinead O'Connor picking it up. She sees Rocco coming. Chasing him down is Robbins and Klinke. They're shoulder to shoulder. Here comes the bell. Bell at the line. Bell at the line. We got 1 to go. 1 to go. Can Rocco Rulin get over the top of Sinead Miller? Sinead Miller really ramping up that tempo. Rocco Rulin right on her hip all the way. Go, 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 go. They're shoulder to shoulder all the way to the line. And the winner's going to be Sinead Miller. First race on the track, taking the win. I told y'all she was fast.
He went so far extra on that.
Nice racing out there from Sinead Miller. Bobby Phillips watching from Baltimore.
Forgot, you push it forward.
Brett Beto also watching from Watopia. He's out there with Johnny Walsh. Listen to some Run DMC live in person in his basement. All right, riders. Now we need our semi-pro. Second semi-pro group up to the rail, up to the rail. Remember, riders, eyes up, eyes up. All right, we got Brett Beto watching. Hey, Brett, here's your brother, Blake Beto, on the front of the pack right there. And here's Sinead Miller.
Sinead Miller, welcome to the Lexus Velodrome. Now, where are you from?
Thank you so much. Coming from Houston, Texas.
Oh, so it's a little different weather here, huh?
A little bit different, but I grew up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, so it's good to see some snow.
Well, congratulations. We're very happy that you got a W your first time out here, and you're going to race tomorrow night, hopefully in a Madison, right?
Definitely. Really looking forward to the Madison. Doing some practice exchanges last night was really fun, and looking forward to the rest of the races.
Awesome. Congratulations on your first W here at the Lexus Velodrome.
All right, riders. Eyes up. We got Blake Beto. Let's go through who we got here. Mike Hartrick. Dave Hicken. Chance Bockenstedt. Cameron Coleman. Brian Jankowski. And Derek Savage.
Riders, this is a 30-lap scratch race. 30-lap scratch race. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready.
All right, 30 laps. Hey, Car Bomb, you need to suit up so you can race, so we can have a semi-pro B Madison. Semi-pro Madison. Come on, we're one rider short. Come on, Car Bomb. You ain't got nothing to do. Just racing your jeans, bro. Everybody harass Car Bomb. We need one more rider for a semi-pro Madison. One more rider. Chance pulls up. Now to the front is Savage. Savage pulls through. Eyes up, riders. Savage diving onto that wheel. Mike Hartrick controlling the tempo at the front of the pack. Dave Hicken. Sean Adamski on the lap cards down there. Sarah Jane, what's up, Sarah Jane? Hurry up and get down here, Sarah. Hop on a snowmobile, rip down I-75. We need another Madison rider for the semi-pro group. Chance Bockenstock on the front. I believe he came from Iowa. First time racing out here was last weekend. He stayed all week. Hartrick picking up the pace. Coleman looking for a wheel to jump onto. Dave Hicken controlling the tempo. .23 to go, riders. 23 laps to go. Chance pulls off. Savage now to the front of the pack. Cameron Coleman pulls through. Hartrick back to the front. No one taking too long of pulls. Everyone just kind of sitting in the race. 21 to go. 21 to go. Chance starting to ramp up the tempo. Picks it up a little bit. Tight on that wheel is Derek Savage. Savage hitting those pedals. Blake Beto now to the front of the pack. Beto getting in that arrow position. Starting to string it out. Jankowski having to close down a gap. He looks back to see if anyone's there to help him out. It's just you. Blake Beto on the front. Cameron Coleman, Mike Hartrick, Brian Jankowski, chasing him down. Eyes up, riders. Chase closing down that gap. Eyes up. Jankowski going off the front. Let's go, Jankowski. Jankowski opening up a gap. Everyone kind of sitting up. Chance looking for some help. Savage trying to close down that gap. Jankowski still off the front. Beto on the pedals. Blake Beto trying to chase him down. Can he catch the wheel? Brian Jankowski out front. 14 to go, 14 to go. Jankowski says, I'm done with that. Pulls up. Blake Beto keeping the heat on. Beto in that arrow position. He pulls through. Now Cameron Coleman. Cameron Coleman pulls up. Mike Hartrick setting that tempo. Chance Bockenstock now to the front. Let's go, Savage. They're sitting up. Coleman onto the wheel of Hartrick. Jankowski looking for a spot to jump into. Do not overlap wheels, riders. Do not overlap wheels. Cameron Coleman controlling the tempo. He pulls through. We got a mile to go, riders. 1 mile to go, 1 mile to go. On the front, Beto. Beto setting that tempo. We got 4 off the front. Cameron Coleman, shoulder check, junior. Let's go, Savage and Chance, get up there. Beto putting the heat down. Melting the snow off the top of the dome. Cameron Coleman doesn't want to be on the front. Be careful, Cameron. Chance Bockenstock closing on that gap. Let's go, Savage, get up there. Let's go, Savage. Let's go, racers. Make some noise for Derek Savage. Come on, Savage, get up there. You got him. Make him suffer. Come on. Got 1,000 meters to go. Cameron, make sure you elbow check. Shake your elbow before you pull up with the rider in front of you. 5 to go, 5 to go. Gonna see 4 at the line. I think Blake Beto's gonna make a move for it here. That's what I would do. Beto starting to ramp up that pace. Blake Beto on the front with 3 to go. We got 500 meters to go, 500 meters to go. Don't pull off, Blake. No, that was a bad move, bad move. Everyone else is sitting up though. 2 to go at the line. Cameron Coleman knows he's got to jump. Cameron Coleman's gonna wait till the last second. Mike Hartrick, let's go Hartrick, go, 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 go. Jankowski making a move over the top with 1 to go. Brian Jankowski, can he stay away? But here comes Cameron Coleman. Coleman's got a big move. Let's see if he can get up and over the top. Jankowski leading him out. Oh, and look at that. The winner's going to be Jankowski, Brian Jankowski. 2nd Hartrick, 3rd Coleman, 4th Beto, 5th Bockenstock. Bockenstead, maybe, I don't know. All right, nice racing out there. Smart racing from Brian Jankowski. Not so smart racing from Blake Beto.
Nice job.
Pulling off the front with 3 to go. Come on, Beto. You know better than that. You know better than that. Go ask Tim what I got to tell. Tim, what do I say about pulling off the front with 3 to go? You don't do it. Not on our track. And let's get Jankowski to the line.
They're collecting a bouquet of roses tonight. Nice job out there, Brian. What was the plan?
Make the break.
Make the break, and you did it.
It's small achievements, yes.
You've been doing very well. How long have you been racing out here?
This is the 2nd season.
And you brought your kids along?
No, they brought me.
They brought him. All right, let's hear it for Brian Jankowski with the W and also 2 great kids.
All right, next up, we're going to get into our keirin racing. So this race, the way it's going to work, we let the riders, they start up at the rail. We got Luke Cavender there on the motor. He's on an electric bike. He's going to get these riders. The riders are going to pull off the rail. They're going to jump onto his wheel. He's going to pick up the tempo. He's going to get him up to 50 kilometers an hour. That's 31.5 miles an hour. At that point, he will pull off the track with 3 laps to go. And these riders will have an all-out sprint. So that means we get him up to speed and then dump off the motor and make him race it out. In Korea, they do over $1 billion a year in gambling on the keirin race. There's a new league coming out next year in 2024, which is a keirin-specific gambling league. Can't wait to see that. Going to be a worldwide league. Derby wheel, I believe. So Luke's going to start him off. They're going to have 10 to go. He's going to rip him around, get him up to 32 miles an hour. At that point, with 3 to go, the motor will pull off, and these riders will go all out. Who's going to win the first keirin of the night?
Riders, this is a 10-lap keirin. 10-lap keirin. When the motor comes around, it'll be riders ready. The whistle will be your command to roll. You must maintain this starting position for the first lap. When we get down to 4 laps to go, the motor will pull off coming out of turn 4. From there, it is a straight finish.
All right. This e-bike, built by the Ferndale Bike Shop, me, really can get going pretty quick.
Riders ready.
All right, they got to hurry up and get on that wheel. Let's pick it up, Zugabe, right on the wheel. Like I said, over in Japan and Korea, keirin racing is the biggest style of racing. Lots of gambling, lots of money. Riders are sequestered. They have specific bikes, specific gear, specific helmets that they have to use. So everything is even, and it all comes down to just the rider and strength. 8 to go as they pick it up. They're up to 26 miles an hour. 26 miles an hour. All right, Krosky, I see you're watching at home. Better see you guys down here tomorrow. Zugabe pulls off the front. Now the lineup goes. Levi Gaswin on the front. Cash Adamski in second place. Tim Bober in third. Craig Vittori in fourth. Martin Vecchio in sixth. And Zugabe now at the back. Zugabe goes all the way to the back. They're up to 27 miles an hour with 6 to go. 27 miles an hour with 6 to go. They're going to hit 29 miles an hour on this lap. Up to 29 miles an hour, still tight on the wheel of the motor is Levi Gaswin. Levi Gaswin, the only professional 6-day racer in the state of Ohio. He's got his Yuri Havoc helmet on. 4 to go. They're up to 30 miles an hour. Sorry, 32 miles an hour as the motor pulls off with 4 to go. Gaswin on the front. Gaswin leading him out. Here goes Bober. Bober trying to make a move over the top. Cash Adamski trying to push him up high. 3 to go. We got 500 meters to go. 500 meters to go. Gaswin trying to hold him off. Cash Adamski now going over the top. Tim Bober's got to chase him down. Tim Bober now on the pedals. 2 to go. 2 to go. Can they catch that junior? Zugabe at the back of the pack. William Zugabe trying to get up and over. Cash Adamski's going to see 1 to go. Tim Bober closing down the gap. Tim Bober going for it. Zugabe making a big push. Tim Bober, can he close it down? This Cash Adamski got enough left in his legs all the way to the line, and it's going to go. Adamski, Bober, Zugabe, Vittori, Vecchio, Gaswin. Tim Bober letting the junior out. He could have held him down a little bit farther. Adam Heisel watching at home. All right, Heisel, get out here with your high cadence. Get out here and spin your legs out.
That was the first keirin I've ever seen. Oh. Like, I don't even know what to do.
All right, now we have our other group of pro riders. We got a keirin for these other riders.
I can watch it and I know who won.
All right, let's get Kash Adamski to the rail. 15-year-old Kash Adamski.
Kash Adamski, our poster boy on I-75. Looking good up there, but looking good out here tonight. How'd that feel?
That was hard.
It was hard. It looked so easy. You made it look so easy. Are you sure it was hard?
Yeah, I'm just not really a sprinter, I guess.
You're not a sprinter. All right, but you're going to be a sprinter in the Madison later on.
Yeah, you can count on that.
All right, Kash Adamski, a winner and a nice guy.
All right, give it up for the junior Kash Adamski. Polly Jacqua, what up, Polly Jacqua? Watch from Savannah, Georgia. Shout out to the Welland Company. Also, once again, we got to give a shout out to our sponsors, Meade Lexus of Lakeside, Meade Lexus of Southfield, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor would allow all of our programming to happen. And now we're going to the majority of our out-of-town racers are up to the rail for their keirin. All right, we've got Alex Wiesler, Brad Green, Kyle Perry, Zach Kowalczyk, Aaron Beebe, Danny Summerhill, and Clever Martinez. So the riders' positions are picked randomly. You pull straws to see what position you start in. You heard from the chief official, Bruce Carlson. You have to stay in that start position for the first lap. Who's going to win this one? This is going to be a fast race. I'm putting my money on Beebe. I'm going with Aaron Beebe for this one. Pick your racer. Who do you think's going to win? Pick your rider out. Cheer him on.
Riders, this is a 10-lap keirin. 10-lap keirin. When the motor comes around, the command will be riders ready. The whistle will be your command to roll. Must maintain the starting order for the first lap. The motor will pull off with 4 laps to go coming out of turn 4.
All right, Cavender's going to get that motor warmed up, get it up to speed. This one's going to be fast, riders. This one's going to be fast. If you're watching at home, who do you think's going to win this race? Type in the name who you think's going to win. We got Wiesler, we got
Riders ready.
We got Perry, we got Kowalczyk, we got Beebe, we got Martinez, we got Summerhill. Like I said, my money's on Aaron Beebe for this one. Cindy Wall saying Zach. Cindy Wall cheering on Zach. All right, 9 to go, 9 to go, 9 to go. 7 riders in this race. Who's going to take the win in this pro keirin? Alex Wiesler out of Houston, sitting tight on that wheel. Sweet helmet for those national local riders. 8 laps to go, up to 27 miles an hour. See if we get any jockeying for position here. 7 at the line, 7 at the line. 28.5 miles an hour. Motor comes off at 4 to go. Motor coming off at 4 to go. Drew Laird picking Danny. I don't know. Danny's all the way at the back. He's got a big sprint. He's got a lot of way to go. 2 laps till the motor's off. They're at 29 miles an hour. Starting to really pick up that tempo. Luke Cavender taking it up to 30 miles an hour right here. Johnny Walsh calling Summerhill. Sarah Jean saying Aaron Beebe. Motor's coming off on the next lap. They're at 31.5 miles an hour, picking up that pace. Kyle Perry looking for a way out. Here we go, riders. Here we go. 4 to go. Motor's off. Oh, Martinez coming from the back of the pack. Danny Summerhill going with him. Brad Green trying to get over Wiesler, excuse me. 3 to go at the line. 3 to go at the line. Brad Green pushes his way out. Clever Martinez tight in his wheel. At the back is Aaron Beebe. Let's go, Beebe. Come on. Two to go at the line. Two to go at the line. Danny Summerhill trying to push over the top. Here goes Brad Green. Brad Green's crushing it. Brad Green on the pedals. Coming over the top of Whistler. Clever Martinez trying to chase him down. Brad Green on the front of the pack. Here comes the bell. We got one to go, one to go. Aaron Beebe ramping it up at the back. Whoa, Martinez turning the hip on Brad Green. Brad Green trying to hold him off. Martinez coming over the top. And it's going to go to Clever Martinez. Second, Brad Green. Third, Danny Summerhill. Fourth, Zach Volchek. Fifth, Aaron Beebe. Sixth, Kyle Perry. Seventh, Alex Wiesler. What a race. Those guys were cruising out there. Another win for the Venezuelan multinational champ. One of our favorite riders out there. You see him racing the NCL for the Miami Knights. That's Clever Martinez. Keirin Racing. Full on for a short period of time. It is no joke. It is super hard. Such smart racing from Clever Martinez. He was holding Brad Green down. Brad Green pushed his way out. Martinez sat on the wheel, let Brad Green rip him around, and at the last second, Martinez made a push over the top. And here we go. The Venezuelan Magic Man, Clever Martinez.
That was pretty sweet, Clever. Here you go, another rose. Nice way to nip him at the line. Was that the plan?
Well, yeah, I guess my initial position wasn't great. That's why I tried to start my sprint earlier. And also because of John put his money on BB, that gave me more,
That motivated you.
more motivation, yeah.
Yeah, where were you in the start? Seventh or something like that?
I think fifth, sixth.
Way in the back. All the way from the back, all the way to the front, thanks to the announcer. Good job, Clever. We'll see you again.
All right. I won't make that mistake again. Clever Martinez sitting in the sixth place position, made the move from the back all the way to the front. We got another junior Keirin. Another round of applause for Clever Martinez. All right, we're going to start these juniors off with just 8 laps. 8 laps for them.
Okay, riders, this is an 8-lap Keirin. 8-lap Keirin. Your first lap will be on the apron behind the motor. The motor will pull off with 2 laps to go coming out of turn 4. You must maintain this starting order for the first lap. The start of the race will be riders ready. The whistle will be your command to roll.
All right. Luke Cavender about to start off these juniors.
Riders ready.
All right. On the wheel, the motor, juniors. We got Everett Jankowski, Julian Jankowski, and Jordan Khalil Kariga. Is that Jordan's family down there? Hey, all right, you got to cheer him on. 7 to go, 7 to go. Bend those elbows, Jordan. Bend those elbows. There you go. There you go, Junior. The listens, that's what I'm talking about. Luke Cavender going to get him up to speed. Once again, they're going to get these juniors going about 30 miles an hour. They're all in junior gearing, making them have to work extra hard. Cavender setting that tempo. 5 to go, 5 to go. Still tight on that wheel, Everett Jankowski. Jankowski setting the tempo pace. 4 to go for these rides. I'm sorry, 3 to go at the line, 3 to go at the line. All right, the motor's about to pull off. Kariga starting to hike up from the back of the pack. Julian Jankowski trying to get over Everett. They got 2 to go, riders. The track is 10% longer when you ride at the blue line. Here we go, here comes the bell, final lap. Gotta hold that line, gotta hold that line. Everett Jankowski on the front, Julian sitting in second. They gotta get up and over the top, up and over the top. Remember, the motor's gotta go in full speed. Julian trying to make a move over Everett. It's gonna be Everett, Julian, and Jordan. All right, give it up for those kids.
Thank you, sir. Good job. All right, Everett Jankowski. What do we got? We got 3 roses in the Jankowski suite now. Nice work out there. Was that fun?
Yep.
You like riding the Keirin?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's fun.
Because it's fun. Okay, that's a very logical answer. Congratulations to Everett Jankowski, another W.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together, when you come around, it'll be 5 to go. First bell will be at 1, we pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to 2 riders at the end. It'll be 2 laps to go coming out of turn 4. Riders ready?
All right, first elimination race of the night. We only got 2 elimination races tonight, which is pretty rare. Jason Ernst watching at home. Congrats to Chris Ernst. Won the Canadian national title last weekend, I believe in the 4K individual pursuit. Pretty awesome. Chris has been here racing quite a few times. He's now currently on the Canadian national team. We'd love to see Chris come back out here. So Jason, twist his arm. Tell him to make the trip down to Detroit. Get him out here for our February accelerator race maybe. Or we have another race in March. All right, Dale going right to the front. Picking up the tempo early. 3 to the first bell, 3 to the first bell. Robbins setting that tempo pace. Well, John Walsh, if you felt like you're in Detroit, you'd be riding your trainer in 2 feet of snow because that's what's going on outside. At the back is Rocco Rulin. Rulin's got to get over Klinke. Sinead trying to get over the top of Robbins. Dale trying to hold him off. Rocco making a push. Remember, the last place rider is going to get pulled out of this race. Rocco, does he got a left in? It's not enough time. Rocco Rulin, you are eliminated. And we're down to 3 riders. Dale Robbins on the front. Sinead Miller in second. Bernie Klinke pulling. You're still in it, Robbins. And Sinead Miller going off the front. Klinke's got to get over Dale. I think Dale hit his max speed button and ejected there. And it's going to be Robbins, Dale Robbins. You are eliminated. Robbins, Dale, you're out. Down to 2 riders. Sinead Miller on the front.
2 to go. 2 to go.
Bernie Klinke chasing Sinead. Let's go, Bernie, all the way. Bernie Klinke cut all the boards out here at the Lexus Velodrome. Give a round of applause for Bernie Klinke. But I think Sinead Miller's going to run away with this one. She's just got to keep pedaling all the way to the line, all the way to the line. And the winner's going to be Sinead Miller.
So that was a race of nothing but foreigners. They all made it.
I think my man thought it was only a 5-lap race.
What man?
The guy that was leading. I think he thought it was only 5 laps.
All right, now we got our other semi-pro group. Let's get Sinead to the line. Sinead to the line.
Dale? I don't know. Oh, he didn't know what he was doing?
Right.
Oh, well, that's too bad. That's one of the first rules of bike racing. Know what your race is.
Bruce Freeberger watching from 10 and Gratiot.
Another W for you. Good job out there. Do you like the elimination?
Thank you so much. I really do like it. It's a lot of tactics, and I think it's a lot of fun. So I'm really glad we did it tonight.
They're giving you're giving them a good run for their money, that's for sure. It's good to see you out here.
Thank you so much. It's really hard, so I'm just glad to be here and have people to race against. So it's been a great time.
Awesome. We'll see you later. Sinead Miller from Houston, right?
Hey, Christine, you want to make your way up here? All right. All right, riders, make sure you keep your eyes up. Do not pass underneath. You cannot pass underneath. If you pass underneath the rider in front of you, you will be pulled out. I don't care if you're in first place or last place. We'll pull you out of the race.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together, when you come around, it'll be 5 to go. First bell will be at 1, we pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to 2 riders at the end. Be 2 laps to go coming out of turn 4. You have 7 riders in this field. Riders ready?
All right, and they're rolling. After this, we're going to have a short break, and then we're going to get into our pro 10-mile Madison. Didier watching from Aguascalientes, Mexico. Sounds nice and warm. At the back is Chance. All right, riders, 5 laps to the first pole, 5 laps to the first pole. Remember, watch the back of the pack. Whoever's at the back of the pack will be eliminated out of the race. Cameron Coleman bumping elbows with Blake Beto. Derek Savage at the back of the pack. Chance Backenstedt coming up and over the top. Here comes the bell on the next lap. Hold that line, racers. Chance way up high at the back. Derek Savage looking for a way out. Blake Beto. Chance diving down the track. Savage needs to make a move up and over. Chance going up high. Pulling on this lap. Savage up high. Chance looking for room. There's no room, and it's going to be Chance Backenstedt. You are eliminated. No room for Chance. He gets pulled out on that one. Savage taking him to the rail. Derek Savage at the back of the pack in that dangerous position. Cameron Coleman and Blake Beto. Savage got to get over Beto. Beto's got to get over Coleman. Coleman's trying to push over. Now down low is Dave Hicken. Dave Hicken trapped in. Beto, trapped out. It's going to be Beto. Blake Beto, you are eliminated. Savage now at the back of the pack. Can Savage get another rider out? Savage might be waiting a little bit too long because you have to go way up and over Coleman and Jankowski. Dave Hicken down low. Savage picking it up. It's going to be close, and at the line it's going to be, Jankowski, Brian Jankowski. You are eliminated, Brian Jankowski. Thought he was safe, but Dave Hicken making a last-minute push there. Cameron Coleman following Derek Savage. Dave Hicken trapped in. Hicken trying to push his way out. Coleman trying to push over Savage. Savage pinched in down low, and it's going to be, oh, Savage, Derek Savage. You are eliminated, Derek Savage. Thought he was safe, but not quite enough time. By a tire. Dave Hicken showing him why he's the coach out here. Dave Hicken, is he going to follow with Cameron Coleman? He's got to push up and over Hartrick. Hicken out of the saddle. Dave Hicken up high, down low, trying to fit in. It's going to be Hicken, Dave Hicken. You are eliminated. And we're down to Mike Hartrick on the front. Cameron Coleman at the back. They're going to hear 2 to go. 2 to go for these riders. Mike Hartrick, the endurance racer, the mountain biker. Cameron Coleman, the sprinter. Coleman starts picking it up. Coming up and over the top, Cameron Coleman ramping up the tempo. Mike Hartrick's on the front the whole time. I think it's going to be the 15-year-old getting the win. And give it up for the junior out of Detroit, Michigan, Cameron Coleman. Will Hess watching from Salt Lake City. All right, I'm going to go get ready for this race.
All right, coming up, the Pro 10-mile Madison. 100 laps.
Here's Mr. Cameron Coleman from Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah, Cameron.
Here's your Rose. Nice to have a victory. It's been a little while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
How come?
I don't know.
Well, Cameron Coleman, Detroit, Michigan, our own Cameron Coleman. We're glad that he's racing.
Yeah, good
Looking
to
for
have
big
Cameron
things.
out there racing.
He is, as
One
a
of the
junior,
fastest.
13, 14, he's a national champion. He's now in the 15, 16 age group.
Yeah, aging isn't easy in cycling. All right, we're going to have our Madison now. Madison invented in, I don't know, 1890s in Madison Square Gardens, and that's where it got its name. Everybody in Europe calls it l'Américaine or something like that. I'm not good at those accents. All right, our Madison teams, I'm going to start introducing them as we get them all lined up here. We're going to start first with Team Silver. In a minute. All right, Team Silver over there on the home stretch. Who are we looking at? Is that Aaron Beebe or Tim Bober? That's Aaron Beebe. Aaron Beebe, this is Aaron Beebe's birthday blizzard, I've been told. There's always a blizzard on Aaron Beebe's birthday. His birthday was Wednesday, so it's a few days late, but we got a blizzard going on here. So that's Team Silver. Next up, Team Yellow. Over there on the home stretch, we're looking at Alex Weisler. And over here on the back stretch, William Zugabe. Team Blue. On the home stretch, Danny Summerhill. He's the national champion in this event. His partner over here on the backstretch, Martin Vecchio. Oh, I got that backwards. Here's Danny. That's Martin Vecchio over there. Danny Summerhill right here on the backstretch in Team Blue. Team Black, you've seen him tonight a couple times. Cash Adamski, our young junior. His partner over here on the backstretch, the pro, Zach Kowalczyk. On the home stretch, in the red, we're looking at Clever Martinez. And his partner over here on the back stretch, Craig Vittori. Yeah. I'm going to go to Team Green right now because that's Team Green, that's Brad Green. He's on the backstretch. His partner over here, he got moved up at the last minute. Levi Gaswin, the only professional racer in Ohio, I'm told. And in the Stars and Stripes, we skipped over them for a minute because they are the current national title holders in the master category of this event. On the home stretch, that's Kyle Perry. And over here on the backstretch, the announcer, John Hughes. So we'll let Bruce Carlson give the instructions and take it away on this 100-lap Madison.
Riders, this is a 100-lap Madison. 100-lap Madison. Your bell laps are 81, 61, 41, 21, and 1. The points are 5, 3, 2, 1. Double points on the final sprint. If you lap the field, it's plus 10. If you get lapped by the field, it's minus 10. First few laps will be under control. That does not mean slow, just means no attacks. There'll be a single bell to take you out of control. Riders on the back straight, you must remain motionless until the riders on the front straight have completed their first neutral lap. Riders ready?
And they're off. 100 laps of crazy wild racing here at the Lexus Velodrome, 1/10 of a mile oval in the heart of downtown Detroit. Generously sponsored by Mead Lexus of Southfield, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor. By the Welland Company out of Savannah, Georgia, we welcome money from every destination. Also, our youth programs, generously sponsored by the Children's Foundation and the Rafa Foundation. All of it run under the auspices of Mad Track Cycling. We also like to point out on a regular basis that we are a USA Cycling Center of Excellence, as we are about to have our first exchange get underway here with Aaron Beebe throwing in Tim Bober. Bober's out of Detroit, Beebe's out of Indianapolis. Sitting in second right there is Alex Wiesler, not Weisler, Wiesler. In Team Yellow, coming up to his partner, William Zugabe. So these riders, most of these riders got in here in the last few days. Beebe and Perry arrived at 7 o'clock after a treacherous ride out of Indy. So they're used to a lot of crazy traffic, so let's see how they handle the traffic on the track. Once again, we have another exchange out front by Team Silver. And William Zugabe at the front, keeping things nice and steady. They're going to have multiple sprints in here. The team with the most points win. We got an exchange going on by Team Blue, a high exchange by Team Green. In goes Martin Vecchio for Team Blue, up and over. They get onto that wheel of Alex Wiesler, up high on the top. You're looking at Kyle Perry making a little bit of a move out there. I think he does it just to shake him up a little bit. High exchange for Team Silver. High exchange for Team Red, although he's dropping down right now. So in goes Craig Vittori with Clever Bartitas, giving him a nice throw in. In goes John Hughes for Kyle Perry. And Team Green, Brad Green in for Levi Gaswin, as they pick it up ever so slightly at the front of the field. Zugabe in now. Team Yellow sitting on the front for quite a bit of this with 89 to go in the bike race, 89. This event is an omnium, so it's 2 nights of racing that's going to conclude who is the winner of our 6th anniversary race. Just so you know, we've been having, last week we had our 72nd Saturday Night Rumble, and they picked it up a little bit. Kyle Perry pumping it up a bit more. Kasia Jansky jumping on the wheel of Kyle Perry. In goes Alex Wiesler for Team Yellow. Clever Martinez over the top. Whoa! Gets a little dicey there in turn 2. And at the front, Kyle Perry still keeping that pace steady. And now Craig Vittori's going to go up and over. John Hughes going in for the throw, and they've got a bell coming up at 81, but right now it's 85 to go, and Craig Vittori trying to set his team up to get those first points in the first sprint. Team Blacks, in goes Zach Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk, a master at racing the Madison. When we first opened, came out here and gave a lot of lessons in Madison racing, and everybody's going hot now. Exchanges all over the place. John Hughes trying to get up to now Clever Martinez. In goes Kyle Perry for Hughes. And on the wheel is Zach Kowalczyk. Not going to let Kyle Perry get away. And at the front, Clever Martinez has got a nice little gap on the rest of the field. They've got 82 to go in the bike race. They're going to be hearing a bell right about now. Clever Martinez set up for the throw, and Craig Vittori coming in strong. There's Kyle Perry trying to keep him down. Kyle Perry trying to get up and over Craig Vittori. Kyle Perry pulling up over the top of Vittori, and it's going to be Perry, red, black, yellow, blue, silver, green. Levi Gaswin in throwing in Brad Green at the front. Kyle Perry nicely winning that first sprint in the bike race. But now Zach Kowalczyk picking up speed. Oh, and Team Red and Team Yellow have a double exchange. Yellow misses their exchange. Weisler stays in. Zugate stays out. Hughes goes in at the front for Team Stars and Stripes. As they settle down to do another few laps before the next sprint at 71 and the 61. And the points right now, Stars and Stripes, Perry and Hughes with 5. Martinez and Vittori for red with 3. Black, Kowalczyk and Adamski with 2. Yellow, Weisler and Zugabe with 1. So Stars and Stripes get an early lead, but this is anybody's bike race because we got a lot of sprints to go here. And at the front, Cash Adamski, the youngster, setting the pace. He goes up, so does Craig Vittori with him, and down low. Team Silver, Tim Bober. Spread out, riders. We're going to have a lot of exchanges happening here all at once. In goes Aaron Beebe. In goes Martin Vecchio. In goes Zach Kowalczyk. In goes Clever Martinez. In goes Alex Weisler. In goes John Hughes. They're all back in. The exchanges have made, and the race is still going strong. Everybody working hard when they get to the front of that field, trying to shake one or two or more teams. Nobody getting any distance on anybody else. They are all still together. A pretty well-matched field here. John Hughes setting the pace at the front right now for Stars and Stripes. Adamski drops in for the throw-in from Kowalczyk. Every throw-in from Kowalczyk is a lesson for his teammate. We've got a couple more exchanges going on here in the front, Stars and Stripes. Then Team Yellow, in goes Zugabe. We want to thank Brian Adams Sports Medicine for being out here as our first aid support. His team of experts. Aaron Beebe dropping down for the throw-in from Tim Bober. In goes Zach Kowalczyk for Team Black, and at the front it's Kyle Perry setting the pace. John Hughes dropping down for the throw-in at the front of the field, and up high. Here goes Martin Vecchio trying to get away from everybody. Team Yellow having high exchange. Martin Vecchio trying to drop in on the wheel, move himself into third position as we're looking at 65 to go. They're going to have a sprint at 61. Zach Kowalczyk keeping it going strong at the front. Right behind him, Martin Vecchio. Papa to the kids at home. High exchange for Team Blue. Whoa, in goes Danny Summerhill. High exchange for Team Stars and Stripes. Kyle Perry now drops down to John Hughes. And look at this going. Cash Adamski for Team Black, picking it up. Chasing him down is Danny Summerhill. Danny Summerhill not going to let that young junior get away from him. Leading the field chase, it's William Zugabe. We've got an exchange going on for Team Silver, Aaron Beebe. And around comes, oh, whoa, they are shoulder to shoulder. Zach Kowalczyk trying to hold off Danny Summerhill. Can Kowalczyk hold it off for yet another lap? Kowalczyk digging deep. Danny Summerhill trying to get over Kowalczyk. And it looks like it's going to be Team Black, Team Blue, Team Silver, Team Red, Team Yellow, and Team Stars and Stripes, Team Green. So Kowalczyk holds on for some first place points for Team Black. Summerhill tries to overtake him, but not doing it. So now it's Adamski and Vecchio at the front of the field with Tim Bober in third, Craig Vittori in fourth. And Alex Wiesler in fifth there with making an exchange. So right now that changed things. Team Black moves to first with 7 points. Team Stars and Stripes into second with 5. Team Red into third with 4 points. Team Blue with 3. Team Silver with 2. Team Yellow with 1. So once again, Black has 7. Stars and Stripes 5. Red has 4. Blue has 3. Silver has 2. Yellow's got 1. As they settle in for another 16 laps here, they're going to hear another bell at 41 to go. 41 to go. But right now it is 53 to go. 53 to go on the 166-meter Lexus Velodrome, the only track like it in the United States and in fact the whole Northern Hemisphere. Pretty awesome right here at the heart of Detroit at I-75 and Mack Avenue. You can't miss us. Whoa, shoulder check on your way out of there. All right. Martin Vecchio in for Team Blue. Down comes Kashidansky. They're the throw-in for Team Black. Adamski pulls up, leaving it to Martin Vecchio. Vecchio pulls up. Alex Wiesler takes the lead. Sitting on tight, Craig Vittori. Alex Wiesler coming up to William Zugabe right now. In goes Zube. Over the top comes, Clever Martinez and Kyle Perry together. Aaron Beebe and Bober having a high exchange for Team Silver up there as the pace picks up with 48 to go. 48 to go in the bike race. John Hughes now in for Stars and Stripes. And we're going to get Kashidansky coming up to Zach Kowalczyk now. And at the front of the field, we've got Clever Martinez setting the place. John Hughes sitting tight. Danny Summerhill in third position. High exchange for Team Yellow. A lot of traffic there. High exchange for Team Silver. Beebe throws in Bober, the B team. Craig Vittori setting it up at the front. 45 to go, 45 to go to the, and 41, we're gonna hear the bell for the next sprint. That could change things yet again, and fighting hard to stay on the wheel of Kyle Perry's Martin Vecchio. Martin Vecchio digging deep to get on the wheel of Kyle Perry, and in comes Clever Martinez for Team Red. With 43 laps to go, they're, everybody up high and all over the place. Clever Martinez going up high. He's going around everybody. In comes John Hughes. John Hughes got to keep it going for Stars and Stripes right behind him. Danny Summerhill pushing him. And Clever Martinez. And the sprint is on. John Hughes trying to hold off those two great sprinters. Danny Summerhill and Clever Martinez coming up and over John Hughes. And it's Danny Summerhill going to the lead. An exchange for Team Red. That could work out well for Stars and Stripes. And it's blue, Stars and Stripes, red, black, yellow, green and silver. What a race we've got going on here. Back and forth, back and forth. And Danny Summerhill's got a little daylight on the rest of the field. Let's see if Kyle Perry shuts that down right now. So that sprint changed things yet again. Team Black, oh my goodness. We got a three-way tie for first place with only 2 more sprints in the bike race. Black, Stars and Stripes, and Blue all have 8 points. And right behind them with 6, Team Red. Holy smokes. They're all over the place, and they're going to close this thing up pretty soon. Closing those gaps. Out front right now, Martin Vecchio, Clever Martinez, and John Hughes. We've got an exchange here. In goes Zach Kowalczyk for Team Black. So we have 4 teams out front. Silver gapped off a little bit, but look at this. Aaron Beebe chasing him down. He's trying to close that gap. Coming up to his partner, Tim Bober. Bober waves him on. Aaron Beebe with a double pull right there. And now we got William Zugabe going to the front. Right behind him, Danny Summerhill, Zach Kowalczyk in the black. Craig Vittori sitting in fourth for Team Red. Alex Wiesler now in the front. He pulls up. Summerhill takes over. In goes Kasia Dansky for Team Black. Clever Martinez now coming in. Kyle Perry getting in the mix-up there. Up high. Everybody's up high right now. Looking around is Martin Vecchio. Down at the black line, Kasia Dansky. Kyle Perry trying to control it from the red line. Perry gets his partner John Hughes into the bike race, and they are off and running. Kasia Dansky keeping it steady at the front of the field. In goes Zugabe for Team Yellow at the back. At the front, Zach Kowalczyk in for Team Black. And we've got 29 to go in the bike race. And remember, we've got a three-way tie for first right now. Black, Stars and Stripes, and Blue, all with 8 points. Next up, Team Red with 6. So this is anybody's bike race. Right after that, we've got Silver, Beebe and Bober with 2. Yellow, Wiesler and Zugabe with 1. And they've settled in a little bit. They know they got another hot one coming up. Zach Kowalczyk keeping that pace nice and steady, a pace he likes. Kasia Dansky now coming in. Kowalczyk giving his instructions to the youngster. Martinez dropping in on the wheel of Kasia Dansky. Martinez saying, well, wait a minute, I got 25 to go. I can get ahead of everybody right now. And here he goes, Clever Martinez picking up the pace. He's not content to sit back and watch it happen. John Hughes now going in for Team Stars and Stripes at the back of the field. But at the front, we've got exchanges by Team Black. In goes Kowalczyk. Team Yellow missing their exchange, so Zugabe's got to do a double pull. And at the front of the field, look at this Team Red trying to get away with it. Team Red's Craig Vittori, but here comes Zach Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk dropping onto the wheel of Vittori, and it's 23 to go in the bike race, 22 when they get to the line. And right after that, they're going to hear a bell for a sprint. So Red trying to move up in the standings, Black trying to hold on to their tie. And now it's going to be Clever Martinez going against Kasia Dansky. Clever Martinez is trying to hold off the junior. Let's see if he can. Danny Summerhill has to do a double pull on this sprint, and it's going to be Team Red, Team Black, Team Blue, Team Silver, Team Stars and Stripes, Team Yellow, and Team Green. So that moves Team Red. Oh, now we got another tie between Black and Red. They each have 11 points, followed by Blue with 10. Stars and Stripes with 8. Silver's got 3. Yellow's got 1. So Team Yellow and Team Black duking it out. We've got one more sprint, and that's the final sprint at 1 to go, and it's worth double points. So heads up, riders, heads up. So while everybody's been duking it out for 5 points, there's 10 points on that first place finish in this final sprint of the bike race. And in goes Aaron Beebe for Team Silver. Beebe at the front of the field as they go up and over Team Green. A last-minute replacement there by Levi Gaswin, who stepped up. The weather played havoc with a lot of our riders at this race, but our pros are here tonight. So at the front of the field, you're looking at Aaron Beebe, one of the great riders out of Indy, also often a teammate with Kyle Perry, but tonight all of our pros are teamed up with our local riders for the most part. That's it, Tim Bober out of Detroit. Taking the lead right now, sitting on him is Kasia Dansky out of Bloomfield Here's. In goes Team Green, Levi Gaswit. They can participate in this final sprint, as now Zach Kowalczyk goes in for Team Black. In goes Martin Vecchio out of Detroit from Danny Summerhill. In goes John Hughes out of Detroit from Kyle Perry, who is out of Indianapolis. If you're confused, I'll manage to make you more confused. William Zugabe is from not here. Aaron Beebe back to the front again, and we've got 10 to go, 10 to go. Come on, everybody that's in the house, give these racers a round of applause. There's not very many of us, but I know you can all make a big noise out there. At the front, in goes Kashidansky as we wind down this 100-lap Madison. Remember, it's tomorrow's night's race that'll determine the outcome of the Omnium. It's going to be 2 nights of racing. Who determines the winner of our 6th anniversary race here at the Lexus Velodrome? That's right. We've been here for 6 years providing great bike racing. We haven't been providing it. You racers have been providing it. It's been amazing. We got a high exchange by Team Silver right now. In goes Gaswin for Team Green. At the front, Kyle Perry trying to get away. Can he get some distance on the rest of the field? Are they going to chase him down? And there goes Craig Vittori trying to chase down Kyle Perry as John Hughes gets thrown in at the front. John Hughes has got to give it an extra kick to stay out there. They got a little bit of a distance if they can hold on to it with 5 to go in the bike race. But Martin Vecchio's making a move up and over. He wants to close down that gap, and he is doing it. Here comes Clever Martinez now for Team Red into the bike race. And at the front, John Hughes trying to hold on to that lead as Martin Vecchio goes up and over and comes on his partner, Danny Summerhill. Danny Summerhill coming on strong. Summerhill up and over Hughes. Hughes finally gets up to his partner, Kyle Perry. And now Kyle Perry has got a job to do as they get ready to hear the bell right about now. And it is Danny Summerhill leading out the sprint. Clever Martinez right behind him. Can he get up and over in that short distance? Danny Summerhill fighting to keep him off, and it's blue, red, black, stars and stripes, silver, yellow. Oh my goodness, what a bike race. Let's hear it for all of these racers. Nice job out there. And the winner of the night, Team Blue, Danny Summerhill and Martin Vecchio, with a fantastic effort at the very end of that bike race. They pushed themselves into the lead and made everybody work super hard. In second place, Team Red, Clever Martinez and Craig Vittori. In third place, Team Black, Zach Kowalczyk and Kashidansky. In fourth, Stars and Stripes, Kyle Perry and John Hughes. In fifth, Silver, Aaron Beebe and Tim Bober. In sixth, Yellow, Alex Wiesler and William Zogabe. In seventh, Brad Green and Levi Gaswin. But the winner of the first Madison in this 2-day Omnium of Madison Racing, Team Blue, Danny Summerhill and Martin Vecchio. I know you're all cheering at home. I hope you are. That was a great bike race by some very great bike racers. We're going to get somebody up there with some roses for those winners. Luke Cavender, I believe, is going to do the honors. We've got a couple more races yet.
Team Blue, Danny Summerhill and Martin Vecchio. How was that out there? You guys were in third place going into that last sprint. And you guys took the win in that final sprint. Was that your plan, just to sit back the whole time?
The whole thing about the Madison is you got to be collecting points throughout the race. As long as you're in there, you can leave it to the last second to win. So it wasn't the plan, but I knew we were still with a fighting chance with 8 to go.
Right on. And Danny, that was a pretty huge effort at the end there. You look like you're still gassed from that one.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the harder efforts that I've had since riding with you guys here in Detroit. Oh my goodness. That was awesome.
Well, excellent. Team Blue, Danny Summerhill and Martin Vecchio takes the win tonight. It's going to be a close one for day 2 tomorrow for the Omnium.
Yeah, nice work out there by all of our Madison teams. They'll be back tomorrow night. We'll be back here tomorrow night at 7:30. The roads will be clear. It'll be easy getting here, so come on down. It's a lot of fun. We've got a great bar. We got JoJo serving all kinds of drinks and Rosie right next to her. We'll have our food truck back tomorrow night. It's going to be a great night of racing here once again at the Lexus Velodrome, and it's warm and not snowing inside. Now we've got our juniors up for another junior 2-mile points race. Is that right? Oh, we're changing that from a 2-mile points race to an unknown distance. So we've got Julian Jankowski, Everett Jankowski, and Jordan Khalil Correga. These are 3 of our great young juniors who have come up through our junior program. They're at the beginning of their cycling career and doing a great job. They show guts and determination and a willingness to work hard. That's what you need to get going in bike racing. And everything we offer here to kids 17 and under is totally free. So we'll set your kid up. We'll teach your kid how to ride a bike if they don't know how. After that, we'll teach them how to ride the track and how to race on the track. So this race is going to be an unknown distance. Only our chief referee, Bruce Carlson, knows how far they're going to go.
Riders, this is an unknown distance scratch race. Unknown distance. When you come around, if you're all together, we'll get a single bell to get the race started. The race will be at least 10 laps, but no more than 20. At least 10, but no more than 20. Riders ready?
And they're off. I'm going to give a shout out to Noah Hazelnut Carroll over there. He runs our golf disc league on Tuesday night. It's really cool. You ought to come down and try it. We also have roller skating on Monday nights here, which is also really cool. We got a lot of cool stuff that happens here at the Lexus Velodrome besides bike racing. So we got our youngsters out there. Everett Jankowski, this unknown distance race. Only Bruce Carlson knows how far they're going to go. The only clue they have is it's longer than 10 and less than 20. So they're all just kind of taking their time out there. Nobody wants to work too hard because they really can't pace themselves because they really don't know how far they're going to go. You don't want to take a flyer in the first 10 laps because the sprint might not be till 19 to go. On the other hand, if you can get away from everybody, that's a strategy too. So over the years, many of our young juniors, we've sent juniors to the nationals, let's see, many times. And we've come back, I'm going to get these totals for you by tomorrow night, but we've had youngsters come back with many titles, many stars and striped jerseys. And we can't be prouder of the record that they've set here by racing with the Lexus Velodrome team at the USA Cycling National Championships. We've sent them to California a couple times, Trexlertown. Next year they're going to be going out to the Jerry Baker Velodrome in, I think it's in Washington. So we're happy to start. You know, a sport is as strong as its feeder system, so we're happy to provide youngsters into that system. If you've got a child at home that's got a lot of energy or needs more energy, bring them down to the Lexus Velodrome. We'll teach them how to ride. Eyes up when you go up, everybody. Shoulder check. Remember that every step of the way. The first thing we teach, okay, Julian Jankowski decided maybe it'll be at 10 to go that we hear the bell. Don't look back, just keep going. They're not chasing you. They're not afraid of you, Julian. Show them what a young guy can do. Come on, go ahead. Let's hear it for Julian Jankowski, taking a flyer in the middle of the unknown distance race. He doesn't know how long he's going to go, but he's got a good distance on Jordan and his brother Everett. A little sibling rivalry going on there. They've gone 9 laps. Bruce told them they had to go at least 10. So look at this, Julian Jankowski out in front. He said, I'm going to take a move and see if I can make it stick. Keep it going, Julian. Come on, root this kid on. He doesn't know how far he's going, but he's going, and he's going alone right now. Everett and Jordan sitting back there not doing much about it. If Bruce Carlson decided it was going to be only 11 that they were going to go, well, it's going to be more than that. So, I don't know. Now we look at this. Jordan Khalil Karega making a move. Wow, he decided he was going after Julian, and he did it, and now it's 1 to go in the bike race. Can Jordan Khalil Karega stay away? Jordan Khalil Karega trying to stay away from Everett Jankowski. Let's root these kids on. They're doing a great race out there. Heads down, working hard. Everett Jankowski making a great response to Jordan Khalil. Jordan Khalil Karega. And Everett Jankowski nips him at the line. A great race by our 3 young juniors. Good job out there, kids. And I'm going to turn it back over to John Hughes, who just ran a very difficult bike race. But nice job, John.
All right, let's get all three of our juniors up to the line. Everett, Julian, and Jordan up to the line.
All right. We're going to bring all three of you guys up here because that was actually a super fun unknown distance race to watch because you all made the right moves at the right time, but Everett, you just came out on top. So Julian, was that your plan to go early?
I was hoping in my mind it was 12, so kind of worked out well, but they caught me.
Yeah, and then Jordan, you were the second one to make the move. It almost stuck. Was that your plan to wait a little bit longer?
Yeah.
All right, good job. And Everett, you waited the longest, and I guess it paid off, right? You took the W. All right, good job out there.
Thank you.
All right. Now we got our points race coming up.
All right. This is our final race of the night. This is all of our semi-pro riders. We got a 3-mile, 30-lap points race. That means there will be 3 bells, a bell at 21, a bell at 11, and a bell at 1. Points are 5, 3, 2, and 1. Whoever gets the most points wins the race. No double points, correct?
No double points. Riders, this is a 30-lap points race. 30-lap points race. Your bell laps are 21, 11, and 1. The points are 5, 3, 2, 1. No double points on the final sprint. If you're all together when you come around, there'll be a single bell to get the race started. Riders ready?
All right. On the front is Mike Hartrick. Second place, Rocco Rulin. Third, Cameron Coleman. Fourth, Brian Jankowski. Sinead Miller in fifth. Chase Bockenstadt in sixth. Blake Beto in seventh. Dave Hicken in eighth. Derek Savage in ninth, and Bernie Klinke at the back. 30 to go, riders. 30 to go. $28 to go, riders. We need the manual lap cards, manual lap cards. Hey, at least the lap counter went out on the final race of the night. 27 to go at the line, 27 to go at the line, 27 to go, riders. 27 laps to go. Derek Savage on the front. First sprint will be at 21, first bell will be at 21. Now Bernie Klinke taking the lead of the bike race. Let me tell you what, it might be snowing and cold outside, but I am sweating like crazy up here. That race was very fast. Thanks for Kyle Perry throwing me in there. I kept coming in too slow because I'm lazy and didn't want to do any work. Kyle Perry kept me in that one, except for when Cash Adamski got in my way and we missed the exchange. Team Black should have got relegated for that one, if you ask me. You can go back and watch the video, relegation for Adamski. And here goes Beto. Blake Beto going off the front early. 23 to go, 23 to go. He wants those early points. Chase Bockenstadt chasing him down. Hold that line, riders. Hold your line.
New rule. Announcers don't get to race.
Hold that line, riders. Hold your line. Cameron Coleman trying to come over the top. Beto trying to hold him off. Cameron making a move. Coleman coming over the top. Points are going to go. Beto, Coleman, Backenstadt, and Miller. Cameron Coleman telling Blake to sit up. Chase Backenstadt going off the front. Get on that wheel, Blake. Backenstadt making a move. Stay on it, Chase. Let's go. They're letting you go. 18 to go, 18 to go. No one wants to do any work. You guys gonna let him ride away with it? Whole group sitting up. Jankowski on the front. Are they gonna let the sprinter wear himself out? Let's go, Rocco. Get up there, Rocco. Rocco Rulin chasing just off the back. Let's go, Rocco. Final race of the night. Final race of the night. Derek Savage rolling off the front as they catch chase. They're all back together. Coleman on the wheel. Leader on the track, Blake Beto with 5 points. Cameron Coleman in second with third. Chase Backenstadt, in third with 2 points. Sinead Miller with 1. Eyes up, riders, eyes up. Dave Hicken controlling the tempo. Pace slightly slowing down as Jankowski gets to the front of the pack. Remember, we're back tomorrow night at 7:30 for day 2 of this 2-day 6th anniversary race. Savage pulls up. Jankowski to the front of the pack. Still on the front of the pack, Brian Jankowski. He won a race earlier tonight. Can he do it again? Blake Beto sitting in, getting that recovery. We got a bell coming up. Here we go, bell lap riders. Hartrick making a move. Jankowski trying to hold him off. Beto on the pedals. Beto's got to get up and over. Coleman going with Beto. Hold your line, Rocco. And points are going to go. Hartrick, Beto, Coleman, Jankowski. One more sprint in this race. One more sprint in this race. That's going to put Beto into the lead. I think I need a bigger gear for the Madison tomorrow. That's what the issue was. I just need a bigger gear. Right? That's what they're all saying. Let's go, Savage. They're sitting up, Savage. You got it. Derek Savage with 9 to go. Savage, Derek Savage making a move. Everybody's hurting after that last sprint. Sinead Miller trying to chase her down. Come on, Savage, let's go. Chant your Super Dave Casel, your inner Super Dave. 1 off the front, 2 chasing Jankowski in no man's land. Sinead Miller pulls up, now Cameron Coleman. Let's go, Savage, you know Cameron's gonna sit up. Oh, Cameron Coleman, heard me talking about him. All right, Savage, you might want to sit up now. Derek Savage pulling through. Sinead Miller now going off the front. 5 to go, riders, just under 1,000 meters to go. Last race of the night. Brian Jankowski back to the front. Don't go to the back, Savage. He wants on Hartrick's wheel. 4 to go, 4 to go. Jankowski pulling up, Hartrick creeping up the top of the blue line. Coleman pulls up, Chase Backenstadt to the front of the pack. 3 to go, 500 meters at the line, riders. 500 meters at the line, here we go. We got a move from Mike Hartrick. Hartrick coming over the top. Nice move from Mike Hartrick. You don't hear me say that very often. Nice move from Hartrick. 2 to go. Beto needs to make a move. Beto needs to get up and over. Here comes the bell. Mike Hartrick in the lead. Hold your line, Rocco. Hold your line down low. Beto needs to get over Backenstadt. And points are going to go. Hartrick, Backenstadt, Beto, Miller. I believe that's going to put Mike Hartrick in the lead, but let's find out here. And we have a tie. between Blake Beto and Mike Hartrick, but because Mike Hartrick crossed the line first in the final sprint, the winner of our semi-pro points race, Michael Hartrick. Remember, this was night one of our 2-day anniversary race here at the Lexus Velodrome. We're back again tomorrow night at 7:30. There won't be no snow, so we're gonna have a packed house the crowd's gonna be packed, so make sure you get here early. We got K-Dub's food trucks gonna be here. The bar's open all night. We wanna say thanks to our sponsors, Meade Lexus of Lakeside, Meade Lexus of Southfield, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor, as well as the Welling Company and the Rafa Foundation. Let's get Mike Hartrick to the line.
And we're going to the podium after this, John?
Next up is the podium. Final podiums for our Madison riders. And then the bar's going. What?
Mike Hartrick. Nice race. Holy smokes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got it? Congratulations. Now, I got to know how. Have you won out here before?
Yeah, I've won out here before, but it's been a while, and that was certainly a tough race after getting stuck off the back in the first sprint.
You did a great job on getting out those points and beating everybody that final sprint. It was a nice move on your part. Was it luck or was it planned?
I'd have to say kind of 50-50. I was thinking about doing that the first sprint, and I just didn't quite time it right, and then I saw the opportunity on the last sprint and took it.
Way to take advantage of an opportunity. Mike Hartrick, winner of the points race. We'll see him back here tomorrow night, hopefully in a Madison. Thank you, Mike. Thank you all for tuning in.
All right, I want to thank you to everyone that's watching at home, everyone that made it out here through Snowmageddon to the Lexus Velodrome, all of our racers. Let's give a round of applause for our winners of the Pro Madison, Danny Summerhill and Martin Vecchio. And we need our top 3 Madison teams. Just top 3 or everybody? Top 3, Dale? Top 3 Madison teams to the podium. All right, where's the official at? We need that relegation for the black team. That should move us into 3rd place, right, Kyle? Think so. Relegate the black team.
I know, that's what I said. Take the mic.
Relegate the black team from for the missed exchange. Junior made us get in the way. This guy. This guy. Hanging out between the blue and the red made us miss our exchange. Doesn't matter. One time. Relegation. That's points. Anyway, juniors don't get a warning. They get relegated. You're supposed to teach them everything, Zach. That's on you. All right. For our anniversary, 6-year anniversary here at the Lexus Velodrome. Coming in third place with 15 points, Team Black, Zach Kowalczyk and Cash Adamski. In second place with 17 points, Craig Battori and Clever Martinez, the Magic Man. And the leaders of the 6-year anniversary of the Lexus Velodrome, Mad Track Cycling with 20 points, Team Blue, Martin Vecchio and Danny Summerhill. Great racing from all of our riders. Remember, we want to thank our sponsors, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, Mead Lexus of Southfield, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor, as well as the Welland Company and the Rafa Foundation. We're back tomorrow night at 7:30 for the finale of our 2-day. No snow in the forecast. We have a sold out. All the suites are sold out. There's still standing room tickets and tables available. So get down here tomorrow night at 7:30 to the Lexus Velodrome. Bar's still open. K-Dubs will be here. Have a great night, everybody. Another round of applause for Team Blues, Danny Summerhill and Martin Vecchio.
Game over. What up, Doc?